I'm glad to have the chance to visit UM6P. The World Bank is funding construction of the university's newest branch, and the beautiful campus we're at now reflects dedication to both achieving environmental sustainability and driving educational outcomes. It's a perfect symbol of what I'll be speaking about today. A key goal of multilateral engagement is to lift up the poorest and most vulnerable, to create the conditions so that all people can live prosperous and peaceful lives for generations to come. There has been some progress on the Sustainable Development Goals over the past decades, such as a substantial decrease in child mortality. But progress on too many other targets has been slow, stalled, or even reversed. This is in part due to global challenges that no country can solve on its own. The good news is that we have tools at our disposal to not only course correct, but also to realize new opportunities. The multilateral development banks, the International Monetary Fund, and the debt architecture, as well as private sector and domestic resources that can be mobilized, comprise a powerful international architecture. This architecture has changed over time to meet new challenges, and it must change again to meet the urgent global challenges of our time. That's why, during last year's annual meetings, I called for the evolution of the multilateral development banks. At this one-year mark, we can see the tremendous progress we've made. We've aligned around a common vision and formed a broad coalition to demand the reforms that are needed. This week in Marrakech, the World Bank Board of Governors will endorse a new vision to end poverty on a livable planet. This vision reflects a broader consensus. Last month at the inaugural Africa Climate Summit, for example, African leaders committed to integrating climate agendas into national plans to ensure their full potential to support sustainable development is realized. It's become common sense that addressing climate change and other global challenges is key to achieving development. We are not where we should be on the Sustainable Development Goals, and the global challenges we all face make achieving sustained progress even harder. But we have a pathway out through making bold reforms to the international financial architecture and then using it fully. I'm proud of how much we've accomplished in 1 year, and I believe there will be even deeper collaboration and more widespread commitment as we continue this work, including as Brazil assumes the G20 presidency. But we know there's much more to be done. The annual meetings have been held in Africa only once since 1947. That was 50 years ago, in 1973, in Nairobi. It was another moment of change in the world and for the World Bank. Here on the African continent, 1 month after the African Union became a formal member of the G20, we're defining the course forward at another key moment. We need an international financial architecture that lives up to the promise of multilateral engagement. And the past year has made me hopeful that we will jointly leverage the tools and shared political will we have to bring about a better world. Thank you very much.